Welcome everyone to the Really Shady Recap panel. Of course, we are down one because Nels is still recovering from her baby celebration yesterday. We had a good time. So I'll be sharing pictures and photos and video from that later on today. But yeah, shout out to her. So yeah, y'all, thank you for being here with us. I seen Lock Queen in the building. Miss Pretty Amazing, welcome. Mel, Game Changer. Hey, Quake, how you doing, boo? DeMarcus, what's up? What's up? Tubi is getting Detroit back on the map. You are terrible. This ain't even a Tubi thing. You wrong for that. But yeah. So if you guys have not already, wherever you're watching from, please go ahead and do us a favor and hit that like button. And make sure you subscribe. And Really B is dealing with some technical difficulties, so she might not be able to join us on screen, but she obviously is here with us. And
I was about to say, can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So what are we on Tuesday? What is that other screen?
So that, I guess, is vertical. This is something.
But I know you can do vertical, but like I see two screens. Are you streaming somewhere else?
No, I'm just doing the vertical. That's the thing. I guess when you choose to do it now in YouTube, when you choose to do
Well, I did vertical yesterday and I didn't see this.
You did both at the same time, though, simultaneously?
No.
Yeah. So now you can do it where it'll do it. So if they're watching,
I didn't know you could do them both at the same time. I just did straight vertical.
Yeah. This is my first time trying it. It's new to me too.
Yeah.
It's new to me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, y'all. So what's the name of this episode? This is Ready to Love, season 11. Episode 2, Second Chance Mixer. Y'all, I really felt like this was a filler. I don't know why we needed this. Hey, Cross Country Cruiser. Hey, Chuck. There you go. Hey, Steven. But yeah, I don't really know why we
Now I feel differently.
Really?
I like this concept because I always hate somebody goes home the first day, right?
Oh, you did say that. You did say that last
I hate that. And then the second mixer last year, I didn't like it because I still felt like people didn't get a fair shot because you took the two bottom people and stuck them in a room with brand new people and said, okay, let's see what you're going to do now. And we ended up with pretty much with the same bottom two. So I didn't like that format last year, but I did like this because you're saying, hey, these two were identified as the bottom two, but wait a minute, they weren't the only ones. Because again, I do feel like it's more than one person. So
right.
They're like these weren't the only ones that we had an issue with. We had some other people. So let all of them get a second chance. Let's see if we're given a little bit of constructive criticism, a little bit of feedback. Let's see what we get now. Let's see where we are now. And I liked it. I thought because I think we did get a chance to see something different from a couple of the people.
That. Okay, I will say that. I gotta agree with you on that because the way people changed their opinion about Devon or Devon, it literally was like Steve Urkel to Stefan. But anyway, y'all, hold on. Before we get on deep into it, let me go ahead and run this intro. We'll be back to get deep into it.
Okay.
Let's get shady.
From skyline pain, shade in the city, true hit like a banger. I said it, I meant it, no need for disclaimers. Haters right away, but they just false claimers. Concrete beats are heavy like cinder. Looking for one, but the streets feel winter. No filters, no edits, I'm raw with my splinters. My life a movie, they watching the trailer. I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, the life and the mood. You like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe. This is my word, I just let you inside. Slid in the city, I'm not gonna hold you. Slid in the city, my words gon' console you. Like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe.
All right, y'all. So I guess we kind of already got into basically the opening scene where we know they're going to have a second mixer. So they have a second chance. And I believe, let me get my people up. Let me get my people up on the screen. Who we got? We got our girl. What's her name? Dominique. Dominique was in the bottom. She fell away. She felt like she that girl. And so she don't understand. I mean, she did. Devon.
No, I agree. I'm laughing. I agree.
Devon, he's like, I don't know. He was like, I just feel more relaxed for the second time. I feel free. I got to be free. Okay. And then but he said, but after this your last second chance. Two of y'all got to go home next week. Okay. Now, really, I will say you got to help me out with the end because I literally was on like the last 15 minutes when we came up here. So I don't know which girl got sent home. I'll keep it 100 with you on that.
Okay.
But so anyway, Cardi is real awkward again when he's trying to talk to Ashanti. Now, if y'all don't remember, let me bring him up for you. This is Cardi. I thought Cardi was a cutie. Again, I'm all good for the slick back, some I don't know. Cardi, he does something. And then Ashanti, which I think she's a very pretty girl, but she seems like she has the same hang up. Like they both get nervous and don't know what to really say and clam up. So that'll be interesting. But anyway, then we go back to what's this girl's name? Nicole, I believe it is. Yes, Nicole. Nicole is still in this reminiscing over this Eddie romance that she wanted to happen back in college and is hoping that they can spin the block and make it happen now. What do we think about that, really, B?
Oh, it's okay. So she had a crush on him. So she said it as, "Oh my gosh, this is, serendipity. This is fate. Oh, did we having a chance?" And he's like, "She was cool. She was always the homie. Maybe
Right.
I think he was open to maybe seeing her in a different light, but I definitely don't think that it's as strong on his end as it is hers. Last week I was like, girl, he is not feeling it. He is not interested. This week he did, but I feel like he was just saying what everybody says, she cool. I'm gonna get a chance to get to know her. I might see her a different way. But I don't feel like he's feeling about her the way she clearly is feeling about him.
Yeah, I think the
But I
chat
think he's
is,
trying not to be mean about it though.
yeah, the chat is agreeing with you. They're like, yeah, we don't think he really feeling her too tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems like she keeps pushing that. And he's like, yeah, okay. But one thing I did notice, I don't really see him mingling too many. Like, I think he's trying to keep that as his safe space, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
he
I
know
agree.
he got her. So then, Tommy comes in the second time to talk to the ladies. They basically tell him Cardi need to go. And Xavier, because Lauren's still on this whole 360 thing, which I thought was stupid to even say again.
That was so stupid. Girl,
Yes,
what you mad for? Like, it's
right.
not that serious.
So then he goes and talks to the men, and they say, Diamond and Ashanti, they just really not giving what they need to give. And that was pretty much what I got for that. And then we see them, we jump over to the second mixer where's our girl? Pretty privileged. Our girl Christina here. She seemed to be feeling Chris, you know what I mean? She liking his vibe. Whereas Dominique and Ashanti mentioned how Devon, and we talked about this last week, Devon, it's all in how you can dress him up, okay? Because he was a hidden gem. All right. Devon came, he went into the little chamber that we saw on Family Matters, and he came out Devon, okay? And I would date Devon. Maybe not Devon. Last week, I was giving him a hard time. But Devon, I would date, okay?
And I would have dated Devon.
Hey, Auntie Eva.
You ain't had to go like that, though.
I mean, I know, because I will say this, now that we're older, like we talked about last week, yes, we know that's the guy you don't want to pass up because he'll be the one to give you everything, right? But
right,
it wouldn't have been till I seen him as Devon that I would have been like, okay.
I got you.
Because I feel like, and maybe that's just a part of me and something I need to work on, and I can admit that. I think a part of me is like, I feel like when they're so like on me, it makes them less attractive to me, but it's nuts because that's technically kind of what you want, right? Versus you running after them.
Yeah. But I definitely understand it. But I mean, I thought he was nice looking last week.
Yeah, he wasn't bad looking. He just wasn't. It was the personality quirks.
No, Devin ain't the one with the touch of the ism. I thought the slick back dude, the one that treats like him.
Slick back? Who is slick back?
The one with the slick back.
Party.
Isn't that the one I thought had the little had a touch of the tism?
No, I thought you said Devin last week too.
Did I say Devin? Oh shit!
I think you did. I think you did say he might.
I thought I was saying Cardi because he couldn't hold a conversation with nobody.
No, you know what? I gotta roll back the tape. I ain't even gonna sit here. Let me bravo my stuff before I go and put it on record that you said that, because I don't know that to be true. You might have said
I thought it was Corday because he couldn't hold a conversation. He seemed awkward. I thought it was him, but I don't know.
But everybody seemed to be loving Devon. Okay, he came up in the spot.
Yeah.
They was like,
Yeah,
"Oh my god,
he definitely got
he's
a
so
second life.
dashing. His conversation, he's so deep." All of a
Yeah,
sudden, and I was like, "All it took was a suit." But I understand.
yeah.
Because that's all it took for me. Damn it.
I mean, hell, that's all it took for Stefan and Urkel. Some new clothes and some contact lenses.
Right.
Shoot.
And so then our boy Richie, rest in peace. We it was confirmed. And thank you, whoever last week hopped in the comments in the chat and let us know that he had passed away. But it was confirmed by the show that he did pass away in a an accident. I don't know if they confirmed motorcycle, but they did say he passed away in an accident. So we see Richie basically tell Dominique that she needs to smile more. And so she was like, "Who are you?"
Right.
What if I was walking around telling you what you need to do more of? And I felt her. I felt her. Okay.
Okay.
And that's when we see, surprisingly, Cardi and Dominique, who's Dominique? This one. She's Dominique. Oh, is that Dominique? I said Diamond. Jesus, I'm getting these girls confused, Lord. But anyway, so he finally starting to open up. He got his arm around her. They seem to be liking each other. I said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can see. I said, maybe
she's gonna roll that boy up and spit him out. But okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I have.
Well, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
She no, she is. She is.
Right.
But it's cute.
He cannot handle her, but okay. But go on and try. Go on and try. Go on and try.
You're funny, Quake. Agreed. That was rude. I hate when guys do that. And I don't know if they think when they say that like that's gonna get them like a better reaction, but it never usually does.
And not only that, but even the way he said it. Mm-hmm. Was like he was like, you got such a pretty smile. You should do it more often. He just was like, hey girl, you need to smile more. Sir, who are you talking to?
Yep.
And I mean, I really don't, I hate to speak ill of the dead, but sir, who are you talking to?
Okay. So then we see Xavier. Do y'all remember Xavier from last week? Okay. Xavier, I forgot what they said who he looked like. But Xavier and Emily are talking. That Emily is very firm, and I ain't even gonna hold you. I like what she did. They was talking. He said he's too busy to really date. She ended the conversation so quickly. I said respect, because if Really B and Nails will tell you, I will sit in a conversation for too long because I don't want to be rude.
Sure will.
And they be done walked off, left, and I'm still stuck in that conversation because I don't want to be rude.
The minute that man talked about how he didn't have time, I was thinking the same thing. Then why are you here? Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, it's time for me to make my exit, because I already see this ain't gonna work, because I'm not gonna be chasing no man down for time. I'm not doing that. Especially not in no new relationship. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Right. Yep. And Quake said she's just there for TV. Someone said she was a friend of Basketball Wives, so why is she here? Oh, I didn't know that. I know you're talking about Dominique. Xavier.
Yeah, she was like a friend of on one season of Basketball Wives, but that was a couple of years ago. I mean, I don't know. She may just like reality TV. I don't know, child. But I definitely don't feel like any of these guys are gonna do it for her. But I don't see the other thing I'm kind of liking is for the exception of when old boy, and we'll get there, when he tried to lean in to get him a kiss, I feel like we're not getting a whole lot of the my man stuff. So I feel like people are taking their time and really getting to know people, and they're not taking their claims so early. So I'm kind of liking that. Okay. I mean, I know we only need 2 episodes in, but
I love Quake said Xavier is who I always seem to attract. Child, the ones that ain't got no time, and I'll be real quick to be like, and I ain't got no time for you either, so we just won't be seeing each other.
Okay.
Chuck said, exactly. Trees, do you also exchange numbers because it's a nice thing to do, but never into all the time? All the time. It is. I am Chuck. Like literally, if Nels was up here, she would really be like, yes, yes, yes. Because that is me. I find myself not wanting, and I'm like, but I really don't want to get this person my number. This is really weird. Like, I be trying to think, and you don't want to give them the work number because I definitely don't want you calling my job, but at least I can block your number from a cell phone, or most of the time try to take their number so then I can avoid having them call me. But it is a thing for me, and it's terrible. I need to stop being nice. It's a thing. I need to stop being nice. Look, they said that's how they trap you. Yes, I know. Google number. Look, I need to go get me a Google number like the girl from
Yeah, just like old
last
girl last
season.
season.
Yeah,
A Google number, girl.
it's terrible, y'all. I need to do better. Hopefully, next time I'm out in these streets, I'll do better. Or just no. So you be like, thank you, but no, thank you. But you know, I feel like I always get those ones that's gonna keep. And I feel like there's something about my face that says friendly, so they just keep trying. Like they don't just understand. Like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. No, no, thank you. Oh, I'm with somebody, or not. Like that's just never good enough. Look, Chuck says, if you don't stop collecting these damn numbers, I am. I'm gonna be better in 2026, Chuck. I'm gonna be better at 40. I ain't got enough storage in my phone for all this. So let's move on. So Chris and Richie talk, and they discussing their feelings on, having friends of the opposite sex. And Richie was like, well, I got 1,000 female friends. Obviously, we know it's not, but he's like, I don't see a big deal. And Chris was like, yeah, I want my, female friends to be friends with my woman. Thank God Nails is not up here, right? So
Oh Lord. Oh
right.
Lord.
But of course, a lot of the women, much like Nails, find that very unattractive. So, hey Abby, how you doing, boo?
Hey, Abby boo.
Sierra said you need to make it enough.
I think that, and we've had this conversation, so I'm not going to dwell on it. I think that women always have a mistrust of the female friend. Like either A, they used to date, or B, she secretly wants him.
Right.
And I think that, and in some cases that might be true, right? Like my male best friend, well, I have a couple of them, but the funny thing is one of my male best friends, yes, we dated way back in the day. But what is the statute of limitations on that shit? Because like the two of us dated, I mean, I feel like it was like 2004, 2003. You know what I mean? Like, what is the statute of limitations? It is 2025. We have been multiple relationships outside of each other. Right. I don't want him, he don't want me. Because if we wanted each other, we would have had each other, Now, my other male best friend we have never ever 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 ever, we ain't never thought about it, we ain't never flirted with it, we ain't never none of that. So my thing is, what's like for women, I think before y'all are so quick to be like hell nah, know the situation, because I don't think I think a lot of it is in y'all. When I say y'all, I'm just talking about in general. I think a lot more of it is in your head and your own insecurity than it is about who this woman really is to this person. Now, and I guess I'm coming from a biased point of view because I have male best friends, and I would have a problem with a guy I dated wanting me to separate myself from my friends. Like, I'm not doing that. Just because you're insecure because they're the opposite sex, I'm not doing that. So I don't know.
I hear you.
That's just my 2 cents.
Okay, hold on real quick. The kid is coming in to give me hugs.
Hugs, hugs, hugs. Hey, hugs. Hey, boo.
Okay, sorry. He was at Godmommy's last night, so I actually missed him. So yeah, so then everyone, like I said, is really into this new side of Devon, and so Tommy returns, and the ladies basically let him know the Richie can go. He ain't it. I now Abby did ask a question in the chat. She said
I was going to acknowledge that, but go ahead.
Somebody, and I had the same question. So no one's gonna acknowledge that this man passed away. Nobody from the production company, not nephew Tommy, nobody. And I do think that's unfortunate, especially because he's in the first 2 episodes. So you could have absolutely did, and maybe I missed it because, like I said, I didn't finish the last 20 minutes. But based off this, I imagine Abby watched it to the end, and there was nothing in the credits or nothing.
I didn't see it at the end. They posted it on their Instagram page, I think, but they could have just as easily put it at the end of this episode. Like, I understand because he plays such a major part in this episode because he was the one that got eliminated. I understand that you couldn't have edited. You probably could not have edited him out. However, comma, I feel like you could have absolutely acknowledged it, and I just feel like they didn't. And I feel like that was a major, major, major ball drop for me.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. A little disrespectful. A little disrespectful.
Yeah.
He spent his time on your show, but till the soil, girl, take naps and stay hydrated. What?
Who is he talking to?
I don't know, chat, but I'm sure Chuck will let us know. And so yeah, the only thing I didn't like, did you notice how Christina mentioned something about his masculinity?
Yeah, again, y'all know how I feel about those
About that,
buzzwords.
right?
What you trying to say? What you trying to
And he
say?
was like, "What do you mean I'm that guy?" But
He said, I've been with hundreds of women. Sir, go sit down.
if my man can't maintain platonic relationships with the opposite sex, it's a red flag. I can agree. Maybe they wanted to wait for the family. It's no productions. It's not productions place. Okay, Renee. Okay.
That man died a long time ago. Everybody already knows. It's not. I don't know what you mean. Maybe wanted to wait for the family. It's not. It's not like it happened last week.
Mm.
Like they
Well,
didn't. I mean, they done been through the whole thing. There's a program. They had a funeral service. Like I'm not sure what we waiting on the family for.
right. So basically, really be let us know who did they end up getting rid of out of the ladies, because that's the part that I missed.
Diamond.
Diamond, where's she at? I had a feeling this is Diamond or Dominique.
No, Diamond, not Dominique, child. You know they ain't getting rid of Dominique. No,
Okay.
that's Dominique right there. That's Diamond. Her right there.
Oh, okay. I could see that. She didn't give too much.
Well, I knew she was going home when she was like, well, let me get your number just in case I get eliminated. I was like, girl, you don't even have no faith in your own self, child. You gone.
Not let me get your number. Why wouldn't she? No, Pookie butt.
And I'm sure that that's not the first time somebody has said that, but the fact that production showed it, I was like, yeah, she going home.
Right. Not the church lady attorney. Quake, you a fool. I love you though. You's a fool.
But I thought it was disrespectful how them women kept rolling up on her and interrupting her conversation. I was like, girl, they not even acting like you staying. They just
right.
rolling up into your conversation and interrupting your conversation, child. I was like, dang, that's rude as F.
Absolutely was. But yeah, y'all. I mean, other than that, anything else to end in this episode for the most part? That was pretty much it, right?
Well, dang, you skipped over. I guess you like, I don't give a fuck.
Right. No. Because remember, I didn't see.
I mean, well, I guess that was all. I mean, I guess.
No, please.
You did say you didn't
anything,
see the last 15.
Please.
No, you did say you didn't see the last 15 minutes. No, you're fine.
Because I was rushing through trying to make it on, you know what I mean, to be here on time. So,
girl, you could have pushed the time back. You know, I wouldn't have been tripping. But no, the only thing that I feel like you missed was when they did pull the girls, but you really didn't miss much. I mean, Tommy pulled the girls. It was Diamond and that other one. What's her name? The one with the curly hair that had on the black outfit.
Christina.
Yeah. They say that she's still too not Christine, the one, the salon owner, the one that owns the salons.
The salon suites, Emily.
No, her name ain't Emily.
Oh shit. Now you got me confused. Damn it. Let me go back to these pictures. We gotta play
Wait a
guess.
minute.
Hold on.
Salon
now,
maybe it was Christina.
Christina's
it might have been Christina.
Maybe is it Shannon? No, the salon suites girl is Ashanti.
Her.
Okay.
The salon, whoever the salon suites one is, that's the one. That's the other one. She was in the bottom, and she was just like, "Well, I'm sort of standoffish until I meet people." You know, is it Ashley? Child.
The chat wants to get into the fashions. They said the show was okay. Yeah, y'all did it. They said won't nothing else. Let's get into how these people cannot dress. They are really going in.
They said that we ain't gonna talk about the kids. That's what I knew we had missed something.
Okay.
Girl, that man really thought that he was on a one-on-one date with somebody. He really went in like, baby, sir, I need you to calm down. He really went in for that kids. Now, do you think he was wrong for going in for the kids' trees?
Yes.
Okay, I do too. I do
Y'all,
too.
y'all ain't known each other that long. That's like this is not
And you
some
know I'm literally here like it's 10 other people here I'm trying to get to know. Like, calm
right,
down, sir.
right.
And like she said,
Well,
you ain't bought me no dinner, you ain't took me on a proper date, nothing.
yeah,
I
we
know
ain't gonna
that's
do
right,
that.
girl.
No, they said the outfits, the wigs, they is really up here tearing these people up. Taurus Moon, y'all not playing.
I
That
didn't think the
these girls
wigs
who
were
are
that bad.
stylists
Whose
real.
wigs were
I
bad?
actually think that they. Oh look, now Quay said something about the kiss too. I actually think that they did. For me, I thought the ladies looked pretty decent in comparison to
I
some
was
we
getting
saw.
ready to say.
In comparison to what we saw last season with Philly, no shade to Philly, but
Yeah. I don't think that dressing. I mean, some of the stuff they had on isn't something I would particularly wear, but I didn't think it was a horrible.
me
I
either.
didn't. I didn't see what the dressing was. I didn't see what the stylist was that bad.
Right. I mean, I do think, like we have what's the name? Dominique, because she's a stylist or whatever. So she's kind of over the top. You know what I mean? Like, so she gotta have her fringes and her, I get that. But I felt like most of the ladies looked pretty good.
Me
I,
too.
I like the fact that
I'm.
most of their hair looked done. And
Me
it's not
too.
we weren't no shade again to Philly, but we weren't getting Rocky coming up here with just uncombed hair. Like,
Right. Their makeup looked nice. I didn't see any horrible makeup situations. I mean,
nah, they said this was horrid. They said it was horrid.
okay, well,
2000
y'all, y'all ain't. I guess y'all are looking. Maybe I don't. Maybe I didn't pay enough attention. I don't know, but I nothing stood. Y'all know I'd be quick to pull out something. Nothing stood out to me to make me be like, that was some nasty. I didn't see it.
not
Sorry,
every
y'all.
it's always the women that are bosses and the men that are living in rooming houses with no job.
Damn, Abby. Damn.
I know. Leave it up to Abby. They need to come to
But these
Chicago.
guys seem like they pretty good. I mean, we got a chef, we've got a high school teacher, we've got I don't know what the rest of them people do, but we actually seem like we got some decent people this year.
Okay, they said Diamond's dress was ill fitting. Yeah, that pink dress was. I'll give y'all that. But that's what I'm saying. It was like one or two. I just feel like last season we could pick them out. Like, oh my god, girl, what's going on with your hair? What's going on with your dress? What's going on? Like this season, I'm able to graze over that because I know we've seen worse. Just my opinion. But look, the occupations cannot buy style.
That's true.
Y'all are terrible. They dress like Clarissa.
Oh
All right, y'all. I'm
Lord.
gonna get off here because this is Sunday, and I ain't trying to go to hell with y'all in gasoline trouble.
Okay.
But I love y'all
Okay.
very much. If you have not already, please do us a favor, no matter where you're watching from, and go ahead and hit that like button.
Like it.
And make sure that you comment. Oh, get this girl off my screen. Make sure that you subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure
And
that you're
hype the
following
video
us.
if you can. Hype it, hype it.
Yes, hype us up. Okay, hype us up. I keep forgetting I need to add that into my da 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 da. But yeah, y'all really be what you got going on this week? What you got coming up?
Well, I don't know what's going on today because my power's out. So I don't know what y'all gonna get because right now I ain't got no power. So I'm about to take a nap. And
No,
when I
that's
wake
good.
up, if I still don't have no power, then I'll figure out my next move from there. I don't know what y'all gonna get tonight, if I'm being honest. This is gonna depend on if and when my power comes back on anytime soon. Um, so yeah, that's all I got right now.
I hear you. Y'all be on the lookout. I'm gonna be cranking out recaps, reviews. Y'all know we owe y'all reasonable doubt. We owe y'all force later tonight, so be on the lookout for that. And I'm trying to work myself up to want to watch it. Is that terrible? I heard what you said the other day on a live, and I said, is it terrible? I feel similar, but because I've committed to it, I gotta finish. You know how I feel about that. I gotta finish it out. But I was like, I don't be running to the TV to watch Forrest when it come out. Like
So I'm not doing it. I'm done.
I don't. But
I told my people, y'all go over to Shade in the City and get y'all force recap because
yeah, I mean,
I ain't
I'm
doing
gonna
it.
give it the best that I got, baby. But please
I
understand
know
that.
y'all are. And the sad thing is, it really wasn't a bad episode. I just don't. I just don't care to talk about it.
It's been over a year. I just think they took too long. It's lost its passion, draw, in my opinion. Really, I think the only thing people really care about at this point is raising Kanan. And I'm just doing it because it's the finale and finish it out. You know, that's what we do over here.
Yeah, I do need Emily to do something about them breasts, but I think she thinks it's cute, but it's not.
Yeah, she
Miss
should have the
Pretty
girls on
Amazing.
display. You know, have the girls on
It's pretty
display.
amazing. Why does anybody's power go out? What do you mean? Why is my power out?
We're having a little bit of a windstorm. So what's going? Because I actually am worried about the same thing. That's another reason why I'm about to hop up off here before a tree branch hits something and knock mine out. Because the wind is winding and we don't know why. It's just windy and cold. So I assume that that's what happened. Hey, Chef Don Don.
Hey, Don Don. Hey, boo.
You missed everything, but you can go back and watch the replay game. But thank you for coming in. But yeah, y'all. So yeah, we'll catch you later this week and next week and we'll have Nels joining us so she can give her, raw, unfiltered. But yeah, we'll be back next week to do Ready to Live, episode 3. Love y'all. Be blessed.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.